I'm calling paramedics and your family, Mr. Miller.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
That is how it's done right there. Donald Trump seems absolutely frozen in place, not knowing how to respond to California Governor Gavin Newsom going on the offense, unleashing an onslaught of mockery, humiliation, and ridicule and righteous outrage against the Trump regime, against Donald Trump's absurdity, and calling out this fascist regime for what it is. And Trump doesn't know what to do. I've fallen and I can't get up, Donald. So California Governor Gavin Newsom has been responding to Donald Trump's behavior by posting these memes and AI images that perfectly mock Donald Trump. Also, when Donald Trump said that Governor Newsom did weird hand motions and has something strange going on with his hand, Governor Newsom, rapid response, posted this video right here. Let's play the clip.
Gavin, he's got some strange hand action going. I don't know what the hell is his problem is.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
And Governor Newsom is mixing up the mockery, the ridicule with important videos about our democracy as well. Governor Newsom writes, gutless red state governors are bending over backwards to do Trump's bidding, and they're taking down democracy with them. California can stop them. This is the video that Governor Newsom posted. Play the clip.
We cannot unilaterally disarm. We can't stand back and watch this democracy disappear district by district all across this country. We're giving the power to the people. On November 4th, you have the power to stand up to Trump. You have the power to declare that you support a system that is not rigged. We're counting on all of you on November 4th and stand up for our democracy. Thank you all very, very much.
Then Governor Newsom posts images like this of Donald Trump as the White Walker leader from Game of Thrones. By the way, I've previously referred to this MAGA mush brain movement as like zombified White Walkers who are like, Donald. And I'm like, are y'all a bunch of freaking idiots? Anyway, Governor Newsom writes, winter is coming for America's economy. Great work there, Donald. Of course, on Friday, we got one of the worst jobs report in a generation. The June jobs numbers was revised down to negative 13,000, the first negative paper we've seen since COVID, since Donald Trump destroyed the economy then. And really, this was the worst jobs report since the Great Recession taking place. Governor Newsom posts the following. Over the last 3 months, manufacturing jobs, negative 31,000. Mining jobs, negative 13,000. Construction jobs, negative 10,000. If you take that since so-called Liberation Day, which I called Liquidation Day, you're at negative 78,000 manufacturing jobs. Unemployment way up. The June jobs report revised down significantly. Governor Newsom writes, this may be Trump's golden era, but it's not America's golden era by far. Yeah, Donald Trump may be out there making billions of dollars this week on his latest family crypto project called World Liberty Financial Token, which is propped up as well by individuals who were under SEC investigation. Go figure, and also received a lot of money from the Pakistani crypto fund. And then the chief of staff of the Pakistani army, chief of staff Munir, seemed to get an invite very quickly to the White House. And I'm not referring to the Trump meme coins or the Trump NFTs. This was a new Trump token called World Liberty Financial. And even though it performed very poorly, the Trump family made billions of dollars. So maybe a golden era for them, but not for the American people, Governor Newsom says. And he posts the following. This aged well, JD, and Governor Newsom refers to JD Vance as Just Dance Vance. And I can't play these videos because it has Lady Gaga music on it and I would get a copyright strike on YouTube. But Governor Newsom keeps posting videos of JD Vance doing the Just Dance Vance move, as JD Vance said things like this. It's almost like the economics professionals don't fully understand the way tariffs work. That's what he said in July. That's what he said in July, folks, when, by the way, things were bad. And I was like, what the hell are these people talking about? Inflation is rising. We are losing jobs. It does seem like these reports are being revised down. And Governor Newsom says this is aging well. In August, only 22,000 jobs created, 29% of expected jobs. June and July, for the first time in nearly 4 years, we lost jobs, 21,000 jobs less than previously reported. It's almost like the president and vice president don't fully understand economics. So damn true. Governor Newsom then posts, the unemployment rate has increased 4.3%. This is the highest unemployment rate since the pandemic. Donald Trump is wrecking our economy. Then Newsom posts, how bad were the job numbers on Friday? So bad that Donald Trump was posting about Jeffrey Epstein. That bad. Which reminds us, release the damn files, Donald. And then Governor Newsom reposts Donald Trump saying the following yesterday. The confused and badly failing Democrat Party did nothing about Jeffrey Epstein while he was alive except befriend him, socialize with him, travel to his island and take his money. They knew everything there was to know about Epstein, but now years after his death, they out of nowhere are seeming to show such love and heartfelt concern for the victims. Does anybody really believe that? Where were they during this very public trials? And for all those years before his death, the answer is nowhere to be found. The now dying, after the DOJ gave thousands of pages of documents in full compliance with the very comprehensive and exacting subpoena from Congress, Epstein case was only brought back to life by the radical left Democrats because they are doing so poorly. Actually, Donald, your approval is plummeting. The Democrats in all congressional generic polls are surging ahead, which is why you want to rig the midterms. Also, you were like Jeffrey Epstein's best buddy, dude. You hung out with each other in Palm Beach all the time. Epstein used Mar-a-Lago as the ground to sex traffic underage girls like Virginia Giuffre, who you now say were stolen. And how dare you attack the victims like that and call what they experienced a hoax? You know, I had Spencer Coven on the MeidasTouch Network, a lawyer for the first Epstein victims, who told me what would go down, how Epstein would have these 14-year-old, 15-year-old girls show up at his place in Palm Beach in taxi cabs, and how he would call his rich friends and send the underage girls to all of his rich friends. Release the damn files and stop making a mockery of this process, Donald. And we know the 33,000 documents that were turned over were no different than that stupid binder those right-wing influencers were holding up back in February. It's all stuff that's out there already. We know your name are all over. It's all over the damn files. Over and over again. I want to hear what the victims had to say in those files. I want what the witness statements are. I want to know what's on those cameras from Epstein's homes. I want to know how your name was referenced in those damn files.
When you're buried in credit card and loan debt, it's human nature to put it off and say, I'll deal with it later. If that's you, here's a hidden fact that the debt strategy experts at Done With Debt shared with me. They discovered a little known strategy that works in your favor to dramatically reduce or even erase your debt altogether. They aggressively engage everyone you owe money to in September, and here's why. They know which lenders and credit card companies are doing year-end accounting and need to cut deals. They even know which ones have year-end audits and need to get your debt off their books. That means you need to get started with Done With Debt now, in September. Done With Debt accomplishes this without bankruptcy or new loans. In fact, most clients end up with more money in their pockets the first month. Get started now while you still have time. Go to donewithdebt.com and talk with one of their specialists for free. Visit donewithdebt.com. donewithdebt.com.
Now back to the mockery. Governor Newsom posts the following. Newsom University. Learn to succeed with Gavin C. Newsom. We teach success, even for people with small hands. Register by November 4th. Get 2 free Newsom steaks. 99% sold out. Then in all caps, Governor Newsom writes the following: huge news for my guys and gals. Newsom University is opening very soon. Enrollment is already through the roof. Everybody wants in, even the losers, but only the smartest, most talented students will be accepted. No low IQ ding-dongs like JD Just Dance Vance or Laura Low Ratings Ingraham. Newsom University will be the most incredible campus the world has ever seen. Trust me that I've hired the best contractors to build. Courses include the art of maps, how to trigger slumpy Sean Hannity, very easy course, day one, advanced hair gel application taught by the best, and how to be successful like me. Gavin C. Newsom, America's hottest governor. Many people say it, not just me. Ding, ding, the school bell rings. Classes start this fall. Many people are saying, thank you, dear governor, to which I say, you're welcome, America, GCN. And then in response to these weird memes that Trump regime officials like Kristi Noem are posting, she goes, defend the homeland, join ICE today, to which Governor Newsom posts this photo of what Kristi Noem used to look like, defend the puppies. Pete Hegseth posts the AI image that says Secretary of War. They changed the Department of Defense name to Department of War, so Pete Hegseth can call himself the Secretary of War. He goes back to work, to which Governor Newsom posts, okay, back to work. This is what you actually looked like at your prior job when you were a weekend host at Fox. You have Harmeet Dillon and Carrie Lake post a photo of themselves like this. Newsom posts a Dumb and Dumber image. The White House posts an image of J.D. Vance, Trump, and Pete Hegseth, to which Governor Newsom posts a photo of the Three Stooges. Then Donald Trump posts an image of himself saluting the air that says wartime president, to which Governor Newsom responds with a quote that Donald Trump gave in January 2025. My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker. Aged really well, Donald. Governor Newsom then posts this image that the White House posted. It's a photo of Donald Trump with like people with the military with guns, and it says the Department of War. Breaking, the Department of Defense becomes the Department of War. By the way, Trump unlawfully named it the Department of War. He doesn't have the authority to do that, to which Governor Newsom goes, nothing to see here, folks. Totally normal stuff. Newsom then goes, even Fox can't fake it, and then post this video. Let's play it.
22,000 jobs added in the month of August. That was much less than the expectation of 75,000, guys. The July number was revised. I will get to revisions in a moment. Unemployment rate coming in as expected, 4.3%. So that would be higher than July's 4.2%. Again, 22,000 jobs added in August. Let me get you the revisions because this is what everybody is focused on. For June and July together, combined 21,000 jobs lower than previously reported. I'll categorize that now. So you see for June, it was revised down by 27,000, getting you to negative 13,000, and the change for July up by 6,000, getting you to 79,000.
Then Governor Newsom posts this image right here of Donald Trump posting about Putin, Xi Jinping, and Prime Minister Modi all hanging out, and Trump, like a petulant little baby whining like a jilted ex-lover, goes, looks like we've lost India and Russia to deepest, darkest China. May they have a long and prosperous future together. President Donald J. Trump, to which Gavin Newsom goes, so when does the golden era start again? Remind me of that. Then Governor Newsom posts this image of Voldemort, and who Stephen Miller is Voldemort, and Newsom goes, as previously mentioned, we are giving serious thought to taking away Stephen Miller's California residency. He is not a great American and is, in my opinion, incapable of being so. But then on a very serious note, Governor Newsom posts the following about the California National Guard. He goes, new. The California National Guard specialized narcotics team are back to full strength after service members were pulled off this critical assignment for Trump's unnecessary deployment to LA. These teams have helped seize 435 pounds of illicit fentanyl worth $3.3 million in July since returning to the state's command. This is up from their efforts in June when forces were depleted by Trump, when the California National Guard assisted in removing $2.2 million in fentanyl fentanyl out of our communities. Since California Governor Gavin Newsom launched these drug interdiction efforts in 2021, these teams have helped seize nearly 33,000 pounds of fentanyl and more than 50 million pills containing fentanyl with a street value of more than $482 million. Governor Newsom then keeps posting how Sean Hannity's like obsessed with him and posting about him over and over again. Wow, Sean Hannity has a severe case of Newsom derangement syndrome, NDS. Call the ambulance, doctors. Say it may be terminal and sad. And then the U.S. Department of Labor posts this photo, apprenticeships.com, to which Newsom goes, wow, a picture of a younger me. So kind. Thank you. GCN. There you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Governor Newsom out there with force, with authority, moral authority, the authority of California. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million subscribers and have a great day.
Want to stay plugged in? Become a subscriber to our Substack at MeidasPlus.com. You'll get daily recaps from Ron Filipkowski, ad-free episodes of our podcast, and more exclusive content only available at MeidasPlus.com.